Hi, this is Sai Morton with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts, and important levels on the forexpsummit.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit forexpsummit.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome everybody. Let's take a look again on euro currencies. As you know, yesterday was the holiday in Europe. And today actually the first session of the activity on the markets, including the forex market. So on the weekend we talked about the possible tactical reaction on the current level where market stands right now, around 2250, and some major concern was about whether we will get the head and shoulders pattern here, how the possible downward action will start, whether the market will start downward action immediately from this consolidation, or first it will hit the COP, then downward action could start, or maybe no reaction on the COP will be, and market will just continue upward action. So some questions still stand around this head and shoulders pattern, particularly speaking whether we will get this pullback. It's now the question. But currently we have more clarity on what to get around the COP. In general, this consolidation below the important level suggests a possible upward breakout, because market usually when it turns down, it turns faster, and it doesn't stand too long below some level. And the market shows the consolidation below the level. It means that mostly it's preparing to challenge it or break it. It's trying to make an attempt to break this area. This is the first moment. On the intraday chart, we have considered the possible butterflies, and that's good work, but overall setup was tricky around it, although currently it's working very nice. And the new detail that I have found on the market, so for instance here, on the intraday, on the daily chart of the FX choice, if you'll take a look at the MACD predictor, you'll see that we do not have any grabber. But if you will take a look at the Euro futures on the Chicago Mercantile Exchange, you will see that we have the bullish grabber here, and it suggests the taking out of this top. So here's the big difference, and that's the reason that I have mentioned in my course on the forex market almost a decade ago, and I'm talking every time when you have some tricky moments and you're not sure that whether you have passion or not. Especially this is important on a high time frame when the value of the passion is significant. Check the charts of the futures on the assets, on currencies, on something that you are trading, because future market is a strict market. It has fixed closing price because it comes through the exchange, while the retail brokers have its own quotes that could be a bit different from one broker to another, because they put their spreads, their interest in the trading, so in the quotes that they're providing from the banks, because in general, as you know, the forex market is all over the country. There could be some difference in quotes, and use futures charts to get it clear. And currently we have definitely the grabber that's just taken out of the step, and it means that here also currently actually market already is coming above the stop, so market will hit the COP. Next step that we have to do is to wait and see what will happen, whether the market will start downward action here to form this right arm and to create this reverse head and shoulders, or will get direct upward continuation. So in general, upward action could happen, because by a few reasons I suggest that's really could happen. I just will check the overbought condition. You can see it's also free space for market to continue upward action. Why I think that direct upward action here has good chance to happen. First of all, take a look on the wedge. Theoretically, this is bearish pattern that suggests downside action, and that's particularly the pattern that theoretically should trigger retracement. But if this pattern will be broken up with a strong upward acceleration, it keeps and it leaves minor chances for a deep retracement, because it will be quite, in fact, absolutely different, opposite type of action compared to was preparing to and what will happen in reality. Ignore the divergence, straightforward upward acceleration gives no room for possible deep retracement. It means that we could get the direct upward breakout above the COP and upward continuation. We will not get any hand shoulders. This is the moment that, it seems important. Also, additional signs that we could get, for instance, with our butterfly that we discussed. By the way, those of you who have still were brave enough to take the position here based on the butterfly, on the setup that we discussed in the weekly report as well. It's great, so you could move your stops to the break-even. Speaking of the butterfly, guys, if we'll get the straightforward acceleration in this manner, and this will be acceleration right at 127 extension target hitting the COP, the strong candles right to the target of the butterfly suggest that maybe some minor pullback could happen, but after that, it could go to the next target, 1618 of the butterfly's 123 area, approximately. So, if Euro will keep going with the same pace, showing this fast action, chance on further continuation to the, for more 40, 50 pips to the 123 is significant. So that's what we could get. But the major thing is, of course, the upper straightforward breakout of the wedge, because it contradicts the idea of the deep retracement. Because that is the pattern that should trigger the deep retracement. If it hasn't triggered it, it means that it will not happen. That's important. So in this case, those who do not have any long position currently and wishing for taking the long position, well, in this case, we will have to keep an eye on the possible retracements and try and take position on retracement. Particularly speaking, it seems that retesting of this 2244 area might be good enough where we could consider taking the long position.